Yo, what's good? It's your boy Big Steve, and welcome to the Haze and Blue, where we smoke and talk Michigan football. So let's get into it. So, Michigan took a L at the big house today, 31-12 to the Longhorns, and really wasn't really that close. Um, Michigan scored late at the end of the game to turn it 31-12, and I believe Texas kind of let up towards the mid fourth quarter where this cruise to settle for 31. But ain't no way to put it that we was just completely dominated from start to finish. Uh, Texas is a good team. They are a great team. Ain't no way to put it. Do I feel we have just as much talent as Texas? Yes. So hearing this shit about a rebuild is crazy to me. I just feel defense, just a few adjustments, man. I don't know what the fuck we had going on with our defensive line setups. It was some plays where Texas just called plays, basically just smart, some Jim Harbaugh type shit where we're gonna do some small things, no diddy, to where just to go against what you like to do. Michigan normally like to sit back in a bend but don't break type defense, zone blitz, and where it was like Texas said, okay, we're gonna take these 4 to 5 yards and move the chain. And so it was one defensive play where they had Mason Graham at right end and Zeke Berry one-on-one with a right tackle on third down. This is not the NFL, Mendel, well, the OG. That's not going to cut it. We should never see Zeke Berry one-on-one with a fucking right tackle on any play, period. So get back to a base defensive line front. No trying to outsmart your fucking self, man, with these wide gaps. Which Texas said, you show us a wide gap, we're going to run to that hole. That's all they did. You show them a wide gap, they ran to the hole. You have Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant on the defensive line together. We're going to throw it sideways. And we just got outplayed at that aspect. So defense, I'm not too worried about. I just feel like Steve Sarkisian just called some great plays to where we didn't adjust quick enough. So I'm not too worried about the defense, but I will say this. The offense was fucking horrible. This is Rich Rod offense horrible. This is not 2016 Michigan, where it's run the ball with no receivers or scoring touchdowns offense. This offense, I was watching the video this week, and I saw a guy said Michigan just a new version of Iowa. And I was like, man, this motherfucker tripping. And then I watched the game. I said, this is an Iowa offense. Even when we have chance to throw the ball, it's like, why the fuck we keep coming out and running these same bullshit ass run plays? We throw a wrinkle in there every once in a while, but Texas getting their running backs on the edges, and we still trying to force it up the middle. I'm sorry, but Trevor Keegan is gone. Zach Zinter is gone. We don't got those guards we had for the last 2 or 3 years where we can play that bully ball up the middle. So, offense. And the reason we have the talent, we got to find a way to get a quarterback that can buy some time in which Jadyn Ward does it. Davis Ward, whatever the fuck his name is. He did it a couple plays, but it was too late. Instead of the play, moving out the pocket, he got the long pass to Colston Loveland. Colston Loveland made an incredible catch, but it's like, dude, move out the pocket. When he threw that interception on like 3rd and 5, he literally dropped back. I said this in my last video. He's going to throw that ball no matter what when he drops back. He's not built for big-time football. I'm sorry. No knock on him. You know, his story is incredible, but this is football. We're not going to win games based on what somebody been through. So Davis Warren, no knock to you. I think your accuracy is okay, but it's spanning the plays. What Quinn Ewers did. We're not expecting you to be Quinn Ewers, but we're expecting somebody who can help us out when the pass rush comes. You, instead of sitting back there throwing off your back foot, that first drive to Colston Loveland, take a sack. I don't think he's been sacked no games. Yeah, he's just throwing the ball. As soon as he dropped back, first drive of the game, clearly Colston Love's not ready for that ball yet. He just dropped back and throws it. So, Sherrod Moore, you have some – this can't be no rebuild year, man. This kind of is reminding me of Charlie Strong at Texas, where it's like he's a hot name, throw him the job, and we don't got no backup plan. You know, but the offense is horrible. It's horrible. Ain't no way to put it. And then watching Iowa play today, I said, God damn, our offense ain't even Iowa's. We're that bad. Maybe Iowa's last year, but we're looking bad. And so, do we got talent? Yes, a potential first-round tight end. You know, one of good the center didn't play that bad. I think Miles Hinton didn't play too bad. The right tackle, I'm sorry. I don't know what the battle was between him and Gentry, but clearly the young bull was, even the freshman. You go back and watch that game, and you just see the right tackle getting embarrassed. So you don't want to put too much on Davis Warren because he wasn't put in a good situation to succeed. You know, I'm thinking like we expecting Gentry. I can't think of his first name right now. We expected him to be this right tackle to come in and dominate. And then once we hear, well, it's this kid Lynx, a sophomore who's 6'7", this huge right tackle that came in and took the spot. And then we see the game today, he was getting put on his ass by true freshmen. In the first half, it was embarrassing. He was the weakest link. That right side of the offensive line is killing us. It's killing us. I like the fact that we got Benjamin Hall involved. We got to find a way. We can't just leave Donovan Edwards on the sideline. We can't. We can't be out here struggling and to have somebody of Donovan Edwards' caliber on the sideline, even if he's not playing running back. I think Donovan Edwards is going to be a better receiver than Payne O'Leary or Fred Moore. Shit. Right now, even though it's Samaje Morgan and Tyler Morris. Offenses have no identity. We have the talent. And which bring me to my last conclusion of the offense is whether he's ready or not, Davis must play. I'm hearing rumors that his family has requested that he's redshirted. And with that being said, that gotta be the worst shit I ever heard. Even if it's true, there's like, you can't, if you got a chance to make this team better and you say, hey, I don't want to, I'm not ready yet. I'm not going to say that's the situation, but it clearly looked like it when you have reports that Jadyn Davis, because me personally, to me, he's clearly the most talented quarterback we got. Clearly. I felt going into the second half, we bring Davis in. We have nothing to lose. We kind of knew that game was going to be over once we threw the interception going into the half. And they scored. And when they went up 24-3, it's like, all right, bring it to a similar situation, being that I'm down here in Oklahoma. I remember Spencer Radley, a 5-star quarterback, and then you have a sophomore, and Caleb Williams, a 5-star freshman, playing against Texas. Texas is dominating. And Lincoln Riley says, I have to do what's best for the team. He put the freshman in, and the rest is history. If Jadyn Davis ass don't want to play, you basically telling everybody, yeah, we finna, because not only are you going to waste talent, you're going to have a bunch of motherfuckers transfer like crazy. If I'm Marshall, the running back who looked good, returning those kicks. If I'm Marshall, the running back, if I'm Klein, the tight end, if I'm some of these young players, who got a chance to come back next year with this NIL shit, I'm transferring. I'm transferring. You finna waste the whole season? We saw this dude's ceiling. His ceiling was he beat the odds in real life and was able to walk on at the University of Michigan. That's it. It's not like Stephen Bennett where just do enough, man. No. We need somebody who can go out there, extend plays. Who's going to throw that 50-50 ball? I don't think we threw it down the field over 30 yards one time. We're not going to win a fucking Big Ten game like that. So I feel Michigan still has the talent to compete for a national championship. But with Davis Warren at quarterback, we don't even have the talent to win a Big Ten game. That's how horrible the offense will look. Nobody's fearing Davis Warren, man. Nobody's fearing Tyler Morris. Let's see, can we get Donovan Edwards and more receiving? Because having that production at quarterback, we just go attack. The first 2 downs, we don't give a fuck if you get a completion. Because we know 9 times out of 10, it's going to be for 10 yards or less. So we don't give a fuck about you getting a completion. We finna just sell out, stop the run. The Alice Orgy situation is over with. I'm sorry, man. It's over. People saying, well, bench Davis Warren, give Alice Orgy a chance. He can't throw. We learned that from the Joe Milton experiment. You're not going to make somebody into something that they're not. We saw just a handful of times. I don't like judging off the spring game, but we saw this dude couldn't really throw, man. We don't know why we wasn't in the transfer portal looking for a quarterback. If you knew that Jadyn Davis was going to redshirt, I used to hate when I hear Tuttle and Dulian and these dudes is competing for a starting quarterback role for the defending national champs. Ain't no more we can say, man. You know, like I say, defense, we were just putting some bad positions on third down. The linebackers are definitely the weakest link right now. With Texas being out, already being short 2 5-star running backs. Then Blue get hurt. We didn't make the plays against the tight end that we needed to make. The secondary did a good-ass job. Outside of Hill, I think the safeties did an okay job. Makari Page got there late on that first third down. But I think they needed to adjust with Hill. But the defense we play is we're going to give you that 4 yards. If you're willing to keep taking that 4 yards, we're going to give it, which is an Iowa defense mentality. We're going to give you that till you get over into your 30, to the 30-yard line. Then we're going to stop the run, make you throw in short spaces, turnover, or force you to a field goal. We don't got the linebackers this year to do that. My man, I'm trying to think of my man's name right now. He's a linebacker. Bear with me, man. Jay-Sean Barham, the Maryland transfer. I was like, after the first game, I'm like, this dude probably second round, maybe first. I'm thinking, I don't know how lucky we got to be as Michigan fans to get this type of transfer. And then I see during the game is where he was lost in space. He didn't look comfortable at all. He looked like he just want to blitz. Even the Quinn Ewers pump fake. It's like, come on, man. You was in space and you had to make a play on third down. You get flagged for targeting, for trying to take this nigga head off. Then let this nigga hit you with the dumbest pump fake. Like, if he's going to throw that ball, let him throw that fucking ball, man. There's nothing you was going to be able to do. So linebacker core is definitely the weakest link. I don't think it's horrible. Must improve. Hill, the other side corner, the sophomore. Like I say, they went at him the whole game. Like I say, Steve Sarkisian basically called basic plays to beat over. I think the defensive coordinator he overthought. Zeke Berry on the edge to the right tackle and Mason Graham on the other side at end on third down. You overthinking. So, Arkansas State's next. If I would have liked for Jadyn Davis, and yes, I'm going to keep saying Jadyn Davis because the season rides on it. This is similar to Cade McNamara and JJ is a freshman. We did good enough. We had the depth on defense to where it was okay, and we had a dominant offensive line to where we're gonna just beat you with defense and running the ball. And then we played Georgia, where a young dynamic player like JJ could have made that third down run, could have extended that play for first down. But instead, you have K. McNamara sitting fucking duck, and Georgia just took off. We go play your tight end one-on-one, and we just come and taking off on you. So, if Jadyn Davis do not want to play, this is the worst thing could have happened to Michigan. Because right now, he would be in a good spot to where he has experience around him. If you allow this Michigan team to go 4-8, 5-7, shit, even 7-5, we're gonna lose a lot of fucking players. But you let the freshmen go out there, and we go 9-3. Then okay, now we can get some transfers to come over. Now he's battle tested. Don't waste this fucking season with Davis Warren at quarterback, man. Derek Moore, we got to get stronger on the edge, man. Derek Moore, they ran at him a lot. They stayed away from Josiah Stewart, Mason Graham, and Kenneth Grant. They said we're going to pick on Derek Moore and Hill. And that's what they did. When a receiver caught a pass, 90% of the time it was on that other corner. Zeke Berry, I don't know what happened towards the end of that last scoring drive at Texas, where clearly the whole fucking world saw Texas in a running back in motion, and everybody just stayed still. So a lot of things to deal with as far as this goes, but I'm not hitting the panic button yet unless it's confirmed that Jadyn Davis will not play this year. I would say fuck it and then wait till next year. If Jadyn Davis transfer, fuck it. You know, we got Natty last year. I guess we gotta have that stated mentality now, since motherfuckers want to say rebuild and quarterbacks don't want to play. It's like, fuck it. We won the Natty last year. Nah, man. We have a team to go back to back. Jadyn Davis just need to be out there. So once again, Michigan is dominated at the big house, 31-12. No good play at all, defense or offense. Defense didn't look horrible, just struggled like a motherfucker on third downs. I believe it went like 8 for 12 or some shit, or 10 for 14. I think they was like 8 for 10 or some shit, 7 for 9 in the first half. So not too much to concern other than Jadyn Davis playing this year. That's all I have to say. Jadyn Davis play, we probably a 9-3 team. Jadyn Davis don't play, fuck it. Go blue.